Good morning. This is Ariana with the Krause Law Firm. Today we're going to show you a motor vehicle crash report and or also called a police report in the state of Georgia. We're going to go over some of the things that we look for or things that you can look for within your own police report that'll help you find out more information that's very important in a case that might be a personal injury case or a wrongful death case, things that we look for here at the firm. So here at the left-hand corner, you're going to see the agency case number, and that'll tell you what you're looking for when you're requesting the case. It'll tell you the county that this occurred in. Here it's Clayton County. And it'll tell you the date and the time that the crash happened, the time and the date that the police agency was called or dispatched. And then it'll tell you the date and the time that the police agency arrived at the scene. Of course, we're going to see that the number of vehicles that were involved was 2 vehicles. There was 1 injury and 3 fatalities. Fatalities means how many people passed away in this crash. They'll tell you what road this happened on. Here it's State Road 138 at an intersection with Scott Road. So here we're going to talk about what different vehicles and who the driver was with their name and their address. We also see what city, state, zip code, date of birth the person was with their driver's license number, type of driver's license. Here, this person has a Class A driver's license. We'll get to why that's important later. And the insurance carrier with the policy number, with the year, make, and model of the vehicle and the VIN number, the tag number or driver's plate number. And then later on here for the second vehicle, we see the same. And we see here that this person has a Class C driver's license. This is important because a Class C driver's license indicates that the person has a CDL. And what this means to the Krause Law Firm is it draws attention to, hey, was this person possibly driving in a professional way at the time of the collision? And that's important because the insurance policy might have been a larger policy if they were driving in a professional capacity at that time. So here we see that the year, make, and model of the vehicle with the VIN and the driver's license plate number. So down here, we see some more information about the crash. We see that driver number 1 was suspected of having either alcohol or drugs in his system at the time of the collision. We see the posted speed. This can be very important to the Krause Law Firm when we're evaluating a case. We want to see whether the driver was obeying the speed limit at the time of the collision. Here, the posted speed is 45 miles per hour. We also see that there were no citations made. Down here, we see that it was a head-on collision. The weather was clear. The surface of the roadway was dry. And it was dark out. There was no road lights on. And here's where it gets very important. It says this is an ongoing investigation by the Clayton County Police STAR team. So here we see that there's a separate investigation with the STAR team. This to the Krause Law Firm means that we need to make a separate request for a separate investigation report where we will have more information. Sometimes these STAR teams, as it's called in the Clayton County Police, will do a whole crash reenactment where they determine the speed of the drivers, and there's a whole lot that will come out of that report. Here we have the diagram of what happened. It looks like there was a head-on collision, but it looks like somebody wasn't in the right lane here. Down here, we have all the occupant information. We've redacted out their sensitive information, their names. But we see this person had the fatal injury. Number 2 person was one suspected of a serious injury. Person number 3 had another fatal injury, and person number 4 had a fatal injury. The person number 1 was not even taken to a hospital. He must have been dead on arrival. Person number 2, 3, and 4 were all taken to different hospitals here. One was taken to Grady, one was taken to Atlanta Medical Center, and one was taken to Piedmont Fayette. So here it says that there were no photos taken. However, that may be because of the separate investigation that was taking place with the STAR team. Here we see who was reporting with the Clayton County Police Department, and we can see their identifying number information.